All right. Hello. And welcome to No Time to Explain. It's your girl, Mrs. IB Friction.
Oh, Mr. IB Friction.
Always just wait late on shit.
Right.
He just like, hi guys, I'm here.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's King Zeph,
It's Suchi.
Mr. Dramatic.
Yeah.
With the pause.
And unfortunately not here this week. The one and only
Eagle the Humble Bragger, a.k.a. Nas's son, product of Jay-Z. Hello.
All right. You know what?
Do they know about you?
We're going to let them have it. We're going to let them have it.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Let's not get
today, right, let's try not to. I have a question that needs to be answered. What powers did you guys get?
I can't wait to explain your mind.
You mean Monday when we got our powers?
Yep.
When the planets aligned?
Yeah, what you get?
Who want to start? 'Cause I got mine.
Well, why don't you eager? Why don't you?
Was there like a fight on Mount Olympus or something we don't know about that happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
As you know, Hercules the lines.
Oh.
Am I the
What?
too much Disney? Okay.
I'm lost.
Never mind.
I'm
Never
lost.
mind.
At least
In
I'm not the only one
Hercules,
this
when the
time.
planets aligned, it opened up the portal for them to let the Titans out.
That reference is too deep for me to catch off a fly.
What?
I know what you're talking
I
about.
got sister. I heard
didn't know
I heard
I
the
didn't know
song.
the planets
I heard
had
the
their
song and
line.
everything.
Oh my
I
goodness.
heard, sister. I know, sister. The gate.
Thank
The
you.
gate and yeah. I got the lava guy. The mountain. I got it. I got
Man,
the sister.
I just thought I didn't think it was okay.
I knew about
thought it
the
was
gate
great.
thing. I didn't know
Thank
the planets
you.
had to
Thank
be
you.
aligned. I thought he just had to have Hercules open
The
the
whole
gate.
the seers, they were all like, when the stars aligned and they showed
Yeah.
the planets aligning.
That's
You
crazy.
remember the hardest
I missed
line?
that whole part.
Zeus,
I-
Zeus swung his boat. Yeah, it's the whole thing. It's lit.
Was he about to start singing?
Yeah, well, he
I was
actually
about to
did.
say
He did.
There was a tune. Three of the words he said had a tune.
Anyway,
It did. I sung it, so I remember.
are we disappointed or we knew this was
Wait,
happening?
no, I'm not disappointed because I got my power.
Oh, what you get? What you get?
So it's gonna like check it out, y'all. I can look at grass and it grows. I know,
Crazy.
I know,
That's crazy, you son.
bro. I know. When I did it, and I'm like, oh, I feel it, and it was like,
You know what's
growing.
crazy too? It's winter, so the fact that you can see
I
grass
know,
grow, that's
bro.
bananas.
Bro, it took me about a day, but bro, I saw it.
That's crazy. I
saw
feel
it.
like
Well, you
you
know-
have the best boring power because the government won't come after you.
No, they
Well,
will.
you know what? Farmers, they want me. Boy, they want me.
Hey, is it growing over here?
When they
Hey, dog. Hey, dog.
when they retail the land, I'm like, yeah, there you go.
It's like our land is barren.
I'm
Someone
like,
save us.
There's hope.
I got you.
And I get them a little bit more hope, man. I can't wait to market this.
Peep what he said though, y'all. He can see it growing, not that he can make
Yeah,
it grow.
I can't make it grow. I can just see it.
Oh, okay. I want to say, you know, white people love the grass, so.
Well, if they had
Mix
like,
growing even.
yeah, well, I can let them know like which side is growing on the E. I'm like, hey, the right side is growing faster than the right. I mean, the left
The right
side,
side is growing faster than the
the other right.
Okay.
So that, yeah,
Okay.
so I can be like, hey, make sure y'all cut the right side first before you go to the left side. They can be like, oh, thank you, Jeremy. I'm like, yeah,
You
I
also
got
gonna be the bearer of bad news. Could be like, yeah, your land is barren.
Yeah, it's not growing, bro. I can't wait. I got business cards.
You're gonna be out of business.
You need to seal this as soon as possible.
Watching grass fast. I mean, I already got it. I already got it ready. It's just gonna be a card, just green with my name on it. It's gonna be looking at a blade of grass.
Nah.
Ego,
I've seen the growth.
Ego, what about you, brother? Like, what was your superpower, man?
Oh, my superpower?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I shake somebody's hand, it lose a point on the credit score.
You say you lose a point?
Oh, yeah, I'm a villain, bro.
Does it? I got a question. Does it like if I go to like Credit Karma, will it say Torrance under your name of the reason and why it went down?
No, it was say League of Villains -1.
Cool.
That's awful.
You have been struck by Eagle, the humble bragger.
So if a person that you hate be like, man, this dude keeps shaking my hand. I am in
Every
debt.
time I
Like,
see him. Every time I see him, bro.
He said, hey, man, I'm trying to get this house, man. Oh, man, what's your credit score? 720. You know, give me 50 daps real quick.
I got you.
Oh, that, bro. That brings you down 10 points. That's too much power. I'm not there yet.
Your powers ain't involved yet?
They got involved.
Yeah.
Hey, wait till you start
Yeah.
hugging people.
Professor X still teaching me. We getting there.
You start hugging people, they're gonna be bankrupt. I can't
hey,
get approved
man,
for nothing.
This friendly black guy, he's going into these really white neighborhoods, giving out hugs. I don't understand it.
Free hugs in the suburbs.
Drain your credit. What would your villain name be?
Shakedown.
Hey, I already look. I got another name. I got another name for you, bro.
What is it?
The Credabler. I don't know why that's so funny.
Credabler?
The Credabler.
Wait. I got a suit on with a bunch of negative ones all over. Have you checked your credit karma today?
Hey, it's like a tight, like I'm thinking like the Dr. Riddler, like a tight one piece.
There's negative ones everywhere, bro.
Black with white ones, bro.
my goodness.
I'm with it.
Suchi, what'd you get, bro?
I don't know. I'm still waiting.
Nah, bro, I know your power.
You know what? You know what's funny? He just turned into Kaminari real quick because he just went brain dead for 10 seconds.
That's his power.
So if he overthinks his power, he goes brain dead.
he goes brain dead every 30 minutes. Don't know what you're gonna do with it.
Hey, it works out great when we're trying to negotiate a price or something.
Does it?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like something that would work out in your favor.
Hey, sir, do you agree? You come back. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Just rob that man.
And I shall take your baby. Wait, what?
So you clearly agreed.
Nah. For $1,000, we'll give you such and such. All right. What about 2,000? All right. We'll stop at 2,500. Yeah, sure. See? Because when you pause, when you're debating something, it makes them think that you don't agree.
No, they just look at you, wait for a response. Have you negotiated it?
Never.
Do you know how that works? They said, "Oh, he's silent. Give him more money."
Look, I'm hot in this hoodie. Leave me alone, okay?
Bro, you gonna be sizzling right now.
And you wearing black.
And you holding the baby. Babies produce heat for some
And
reason.
he's producing heat, and these lights are producing heat.
And you got them thick AKG
I
headphones.
can't. Ain't no way for the heat to get out.
My man's sweaty in the corner.
What you got, B?
And you got them tight pants.
I hate my power. I hate it. It's gonna get me in trouble and potentially arrested again.
I know what it is. All right.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is, Jeremy?
All right, I got you. Your power is not being able to see police. So, I mean, it's the word. I mean, it's awful, bro. You just drive on. You don't know when they're around. Can't see their cars. It's
You know what? It's not that, but it could be just as bad. So, and when I'm in the presence of stupidity, I just violently curse a lot.
Oh man, you don't go to
Oh, man, you had that power for years, nigga. What you talking about?
But no, it's worse now because I go into a much more violent outrage and potentially start swinging at people. It's a bad thing because, of course, if a cop come wrong and he's being stupid, I'm going to jail instantly.
Hey, I got
or shot.
Don't you ever go to a daycare, a kindergarten, because you can start punching kids, bro. It's not gonna be a good look.
It's not safe, man.
Not gonna be a good look for you.
No, it's not.
So
Don't
you're
go-
a villain.
I mean, I want to be the.
How do you use it for good? Yes, you are.
Look, I would love to use it for good, but it's almost impossible.
It is for good.
Well, you know, it could go both ways
good
because
of who?
no, it could go both ways because, of course, if a villain is being stupid, then I'm just gonna beat him up.
Well, real talk though. Hey, okay, if you're gonna start swinging hands, depending on what area you're at, because if you uncontrollably start swinging hands and you're the wrong place,
I'm gone.
You stumped out.
I'm gone. Like that's what I say. It's not a good power. It's trash. It's gonna get me in a lot of trouble. Could help one day, but it's gonna potentially get me in a lot of trouble.
I went to this gym, man. This dude was talking stupid. I tried to hit a 250-pound bodybuilder. Didn't work out.
Well, no, it's actually great, like a great skill. Think when you at a party and somebody starts dropping random facts and the brain starts freaking out. Like, oh, this is stupid. This is really stupid. Now we know. It's like a truffle cake for dumb niggas.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know what? The CIA will recruit you. Just have you in a box somewhere. Have you listening?
In an interrogation room.
They ask him a question. As soon as he answers, they look in the room. Is he freaking out? Is he freaking out? Okay, no, okay. All right, ask him another question. Is he freaking out? No, okay, he's not. Okay, all right.
Sister, what's your power?
Can I get a burp?
I don't know. I think it's something that I already have that's just developing worse. My ability to be honest when I don't know I'm being honest.
Is that the feedback?
That's Torrance.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's in
Torrance, can you mute yourself when you ain't
My bad. Sorry.
No, you good.
Around.
Look, he has to stay on at all times.
Well, he can hear, but
No, it's get out over there, man.
are you safe? Are you safe, Torrance? Are you safe? We can't hear you.
He's gonna drop his phone. He's gonna be torch screaming. We won't hear him at all. He's like, what happened to him? Up, he's gone, guys.
But
Somebody hit a cup. Hit a cup.
in
Here
our-
you go.
in
Go
our-
have a glass.
You know, in our group, I'm called the Grinch, and a lot of times I don't know that I'm being that, and I think it's just progressively worse.
All the time.
What?
All the time.
All the time? What?
You don't know when you're mean.
No, I know sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I just don't.
She's transforming. She's transforming.
Just want to say, case in point.
You honestly should have wore your Grinch PJs for this.
I really.
You-
I thought about it, but I would have been too hot.
You should have
I would have been
sacrificed the
stripping
sweat.
out of it because it's hot. That thing hot.
Calm down over here, friction. All that friction. Calm down.
Had a little liquor.
Yeah, you had a little bit of liquor. He says, your drink empty already?
We might have to.
It tasted
might
like
be
juice.
switching.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right.
This is what happens when you bartender for everybody.
I'm going
Should
back.
be good at.
I'm going back for that cream.
Oh.
Oh.
That was a violent outbreak.
We're just trading babies over here.
These are both not mine. For y'all who are
Wait,
watching.
what?
What? Both?
Yeah, both aren't. Or
One is yours.
You don't know
sir.
how your
One of
senses
them
work.
is
I did.
yours.
I messed that whole thing up.
Just clarifying, I don't have any children. That's what you said.
Wait, no, that still makes sense.
These are both not mine.
No, both of them.
The only individuals that are speaking
No, hold
that
on.
don't have children
I'm gonna get
is
back to you.
myself
Yeah,
and
think
the one
about
that's
it.
not
Suji.
here.
Sit in that corner and think. If you tell somebody both are not mine,
Are you
Both
sure?
of these kids ain't mine. Imagine somebody saying that.
Yeah, both aren't mine. As in, one of them might be. Not both, though.
Might, but what?
Are you sure you drinking sake?
do you know how the English language works?
Yeah, that's correct.
So if you,
Any
For those
normal,
of you watching in the comments, put down the correct English language that should be used in this appropriate situation.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
apparently
Any
he didn't find him
normal-
anyway. Does not
any
as-
normal person would perceive that statement as you saying that both of those kids aren't yours.
And in fact, the first one was yours. For the people that can see this.
Any normal person.
You say this one isn't mine as he was switching.
Yep, he went brain dead.
Oh, they activated.
there's your power going off. Oh,
Well, I think it's very good that we did not get real powers.
My powers are real. I don't know, but watching Grants is a critical
I mean,
thing.
like UA level powers. Like,
Oh, no.
Can you imagine for real just niggas roaming free
Well, look, I
with
love
those abilities?
I love the boys because
They're honest.
it's realistic. Like in humans are trash. I believe this. I will
Hat.
always believe this. Hashtag hat. If you give, and I love my people. I love my people. If you give the black community powers,
it's gonna be a problem.
we will act
Oh, hell will break
so ignorant.
Hey. Don't do the black community like that. Because there's people who ain't got superpowers and have been acting ignorant.
But
for a
see,
very
but
long
here's my
time.
thing. I'm about to be side political and funny.
They was conquesting.
As
man.
an oppressed people, you give us power. Oh, we it's
we
over.
don't know how to act.
Because
with
first
it.
of all, the ignorant are just gonna get worse.
It's over.
Like the ones that are already ignorant, and you give them a superpower. That's it.
especially something that could harm
Oh
or hurt
no!
folks.
What did Buddy do from the YouTube video? He said, "We're gonna treat y'all like I treated others."
Like already seen.
already.
You already
He said, "How y'all treat us? We gonna treat it like you y'all? What you mean? Are you talking about slavery? You said it.
You said it, not me.
But I got a homie who has an Omega level power. Yeah, every time he sees a pair of Jordans, he can knot the tie.
Oh man, that's a villain.
Straight
Moving
villain.
Jordans around the world, man.
Oh
Straight
man.
villain.
Tears down from inside out,
Well,
boy.
when he comes, people gonna be running. Like, no, he's here.
Not my G.
Hey, what's that? Oh, bro, I can't even remember. I'm gonna bush this reference. The dude that everybody was terrified of on Heroes.
Which one?
Which one?
That was ripping people's head open.
Oh, what's his
Scott
name?
was his.
Oh my goodness. His real name is Zachary.
I don't know what
something, but
man on Heroes. It was this dude that was
What was
slicing
his name
people's
on-
heads
what
open
was
and
his
taking their
name?
powers.
Slicing
And
their head open?
Yes, it was
What's
like-
his hero name?
It was
though?
Zach Levi's character. I
Yeah.
can't remember his name.
so the reason I even thought about that because like once they figure out who it was, people were terrified of this man. So I'm just seeing like
I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, so this must be new.
No. It's so literally he had a psychic power. So he found out his power was like to copy powers, but he did it in the most violent way because he didn't know how to control it. So he was psychically rip open the top of your head, like lobotomy, pull out and play in your brain, figure out what your power is, and absorb it with his hands.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was very violent and like it was awful. So I say that because as violent as that is, I just see the black community running in terror once this Jordan guy gets out. No, not my James, and screaming down the streets.
I'm trying to get his name as we speak.
Okay, here. How about this?
I'm looking at it.
Okay, instead of like regular powers,
Yeah, Skylar.
what
Skylar,
would
okay.
be the worst? Okay, what would be the worst like type of powers based on an anime that we could have got?
Every time you see somebody, they're pregnant.
Or what's about like say like
That's-
no. That's
What animal?
That's a curse. That's a curse, my nigga.
Is that the
That's
second
it.
season?
Where's power?
Wait,
That's what it's saying, bro.
Does gender matters?
Oh no!
Oh,
I love it.
oh.
Was that the second season that breast milk anime you was watching? Because he said
Quasar?
based off anime, so I'm
Quasar?
curious.
They're lying. That was not me.
Wait, was that Criminal Minds? They were putting babies in men.
What?
What?
Yeah, Criminal Minds. They were kidnapping like men who were against abortion and putting fetuses in them and forcing them to have babies.
How did they keep the baby alive?
Wow.
I need
So
to
they-
find
so they-
this episode to
So
understand.
they were kidnapping. They kidnapped a pastor, and they had like a woman who died. They took her uterus out, put it in his body, impregnated him, and then kept him for 4 months. Freed him 6 months pregnant, and because he doesn't believe in abortion, he was forced to have a C-section and keep the baby. So all these men who are getting kidnapped refuse to tell him the kidnapper because, you know what I mean, they can't kill the baby. And they can't, like, they felt like ashamed of it. So a lot of them were hiding these babies they were having.
Okay,
And-
that's a lot.
I feel like that's not a Criminal Minds episode, but it might
hold
be.
on.
But let's, Brittany, you got it?
Like criminal mind. That sounds like a supernatural episode.
Right?
Criminal.
No, it was because I remember because what's the chick? One of the chicks from Criminal Minds ended up finding it was a female surgeon who was doing this to men because she got raped and was forced to have the baby.
Bro, you know
So
how
she-
intentional that. Like I know it's a show, but you know how intentional.
I thought
How
Criminal
would you?
Minds was
First
like
of all,
Law
how
and
would you
Order.
preserve a woman's uterus to insert in someone else's body that's fit genealogically
I
not
have to see
possible
the
have it?
episode now.
Like I need to see this.
Yeah, it's wild. I gotta find it. It was definitely one. It was Criminal Minds or Law and Order. It was one of those shows.
Either one of those shows
Law and Order.
are out the scope of my mind. That will be an episode in there. But
That sounds like
okay,
an episode of Blacklist.
right? You're right.
You're right. It does.
Or
But no,
alter,
hold on.
or alter
We're
carbon or
getting-
something.
We're getting distracted
Yeah.
from my question. Which anime powers would be the worst for black people to get for white people? I think magicians.
Oh wait.
Magician.
All of them, or we talking about the Beast?
Oh man.
Because we talking about magic in general, or that heat that the Beast was slinging.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the beast type powers,
Oh,
bro.
that'd be absolutely that'd be hideous.
Nah, the homeboy from My Hero with the hands.
The hands.
You mean the ones in his
Physical
costume?
hands?
No, he got the hand on his
on his
face.
face.
So she
He
can
got-
rock
Oh,
Yeah.
concrete man.
Yeah, Shigaraki.
Imagine one black dude running around touching white people.
And they just decay.
Yes.
Run around cremating niggas just for fun.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Running through Coachella.
On a marathon, touching everybody's hands on the side. Like, yeah.
I mean, that's just as bad. You don't have to touch their face. Just handshake. Just shake their hand. That's like your power.
Yeah, but-
So once you just instead of them losing their credit, they die.
Yeah, but you can't beat your meat either though.
You can't what?
You can't beat your meat for the rest of your life.
no, you can touch
So
yourself.
he can touch himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just can't touch others.
He can't beat other people's meat, so that would be awful. That would be. Oh my goodness! Like he was in the porn industry. Oh
Imagine he was gay. He'd just be a gay serial
yeah,
killer. Ugh.
yeah. Just ripping dicks off in old clothes and stuff. It's
Where is this going?
bad powers. Worst powers to
right there.
have.
You brought it up, Suchi.
I'm sitting here trying to think what would be.
Imagine being in Denver, just lighting on fire, just lighting the blaze on
It
fire.
remind me of RDC.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's a bad power for black people to have?
4 white people.
Four white people.
Potentially white people.
That's tough one to think about.
I think Fairy Tail would be tough because they don't have like Naruto. You got a chakra, you got a cap on your power. Fairy Tail, these niggas is just kind of going until they just can't go.
Yeah, you're right, because there's not really no. I'm spent.
I mean, do you really have a cap in Naruto though?
Yeah, chakra.
No, you can break that. It's only been
Yeah,
one
but
person to do it, but you can break that.
Several people do it. Some you die, you come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to. But that revolves being dead and then reanimated.
Well, yeah, two people broke that.
It's too much of a process. All of them brought that because all of them had an infinite chakra when they came back.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. They had infinite chakra when they came back, but they were being controlled. Only 2 people actually broke it and had infinite chakra and weren't being controlled.
Yeah, Madara and Itachi.
Madara and Itachi.
Yeah, the Uchihas, nigga. Like,
Yeah, but they were both. No, they were both. Oh, you mean broke the? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think you got 2 different arguments. We're talking about caps. The powers were still everybody's power was uncapped.
Oh, so you saying from the beginning, Fairy Tail, there is no cap?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
There's
just-
no cap in Fairy Tail.
Because there's no, oh man, I'm running out of magic. It's like you're just even tired or not.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
either
that's
get
the
beat
form
up
of
or you
being
win.
capped. If it's based off your stamina.
Kind of, sort of, but then you can like think of hope and friendship and get like another second win.
No. Because that's the rule break for all animes, all anything.
But this is not the main character. It was everybody.
Oh yeah, everyone got hope and friendship in that show.
I don't care if you was a villain. Like, oh, I still gotta go. Modern problems, modern solutions.
awful.
I've been evil for 20 years, but this conversation changed my mind.
Hey, yep. Brendan said all for one's power.
Oh, the fact that he can take anybody's power.
Yeah, just take your quirk and then,
give it.
and give it to anybody else.
And man,
he can take and give?
Yeah.
I thought he
he
could
can.
only take. I thought All Might was the only one who can give his specific one.
it was a branch off of his power. He can take and then read and give the power away.
Yeah, because remember I read the wiki. All of the original All for One person's brother had One for All power, and the only reason the One for All was made because he tried to snatch his brother's power, and he had like some special. I don't know what I forgot what it was, but it like chain reacted and caused the little brother to get All for One. So All Might's power was an accident.
You know
But One for All was like birthright.
I got something. That would be awful power.
Ooh, Goku.
Nah.
The Wizard King.
Black
Oh no.
Give black people the ability
The Wizard King.
to control
that's
time.
That's tough.
And just imagine, and they wouldn't tell nobody. They'd be like, "Let me store up this time real quick. Let me steal time from you."
Man, I mean, can you just imagine? We sitting in the living room. Next thing you know, you see like a slave train of white people going. You're like, what?
You wouldn't even.
That
see
doesn't
it.
happen.
No,
You're like, well, what is changing? And the dude's sitting there like, I've been storing this time for a long time for this.
Hey,
Slowly changing history.
you wouldn't even see a slave train. They'd all just be frozen in time, not moving like statues.
We see
Y'all
this-
wanted Robert E. Lee back up? Here you go.
Oh my
President
god.
Trump has been stuck in the same. He won't get off the podium.
Oh, it's like
genjutsu.
Ghost of Tsushima. It's just white people floating in the sky at all times.
Oh my god.
Right?
Just bodies in the sky.
Oh man, look, hey, real talk though. We talking anime, but since I just got off The Boys, I don't know. I don't want to spoil nothing, but the person that was exploding heads.
Oh. And that
Man.
person played it off so well. Too. That's the
I
crazy part.
hope they make a third season.
It's confirmed.
No, it's coming.
They're coming.
It's confirmed.
No, they're not going anywhere. They're gonna have a full. That show's gonna run for a while.
That was like, don't get me wrong. They go past the boundary of whatever the line is, but the way that they ended that last episode, like,
I flipped the brick. Not drugs.
I didn't. It really threw me off. I'm like, man, I wonder who. And then, oh my god.
And then it's like you start going back in time, like all
she
those
was in
times.
the courtroom.
Hey, I felt like like at the end of the Saw series when they reveal like the big twist and go through the whole movie, like the montage. That's how I felt. I'm like, oh, so this whole time this person was this. This person was this.
I
I'm
can't,
like,
'cause
You still need to see the last 2 songs.
I do.
I'm gonna need them to tie in how she was there when they were in the middle of nowhere.
How
that
that
meetup?
person was there, because we're not doing spoilers.
Yeah, that person was
how
there.
that person was there during that meetup.
But that's the thing. I don't know if it has to be in proximity.
I think it has to be visual.
That's what I'm saying.
Along with that
I
person
like
speaking.
because every time it's happened so far,
It's
they were
been
in the
same
room.
Yeah. You're right.
Because I mean, the way that the way that they did, homie.
Yeah, Mr.
like-
Guy, he like, all right, I'm ready. Good.
I wonder how strong it is, because you think that person could off what's the white dude? What's the main fucking
America.
Yeah, Captain America. What's this dude's
yeah?
name?
Fuck.
No, I think it can, because it's from the inside out.
You can't have that.
The only,
Damn, because
the only person.
you can
What'd you
if
say?
you can off him. If you can off him, that's a win, bro. That man seems unkillable.
The only
She's
person
only
I
done it
think-
on. I keep saying they've only done it on humans.
The only person I think that she can't do is the Asian chick. I forget her name, because she regenerates
I don't know.
like from death.
I see. And what was it? Okay, so her brother didn't have the same thing. That's what that was. Okay.
His was like, I can move. He was Jean Grey.
Like what? She drives me nuts because I could have sworn she was dead, and she just
Yep, she was like, okay, all right, ready to go. So superpowers. Sorry, we off topic. Brendan needs to watch The Boys so he can be just excited as.
yes.
Yeah, I'm not all the way through. So
You need to watch. Never mind. I'm not gonna ruin that last 10 seconds of how The Boys ends.
I mean, you are right next to me. I could just punch you. It's like,
Oh, did everybody who watched Supernatural finish Supernatural?
Hey, don't start me up. Like, is this video recording?
yeah, the video's recorded.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, and I hope I don't discourage anybody. So since I watched the last episode of Supernatural, everything sad almost makes me cry. I think this unlocks some hidden emotion I had, which is like,
I hope this doesn't awaken anything.
yeah, I think it's awakened emotions in me that I've been like suppressing for years, and I'm concerned.
You know what? I hate when shows do that, or even movies do that. Well, really only shows have had that real effect on me, because it started with the originals, and now you're talking about Supernatural. I'm like, I don't even want to watch it.
Bro,
now.
I said the same
I don't
thing.
even want to watch it now.
But you got to.
That's 15 years though, bro.
15 years, bro. I've been watching
Yeah.
that show since it came out,
Yeah.
and I had to finish it, and it hurt. But it's good. It's a good ending.
I can only imagine when Grey's ends.
I
know that's coming
The
soon.
ending is better than the originals to me. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah. Because in the originals, I mean, the show is old enough. They off themselves in an emotional grand finale. He doesn't get to watch his kid. I mean, it's awful. They are gone forever. Like ain't no solace, ain't no.
But you know what? I feel bad. I felt bad for Elijah, because they didn't break his sire line.
Nope.
So
he just off.
So everybody, when he died,
thousands of vampires in the world.
Oh my goodness.
They only broke
You're
Klausus.
right.
Yeah, they off thousands of vampires in the
Elijah
world.
died. Thousands of vampires.
I mean, thousands.
Things they don't talk about.
Thousands.
Because I just rewatched part of that. I'm like, oh, wait, they didn't break Elijah's sire
Nope.
line. They only broke Klausus.
Thousands.
Oh wait, they did. Oh,
Nope. Bro,
They were gonna break both of them, but they pulled Elijah out, and Davina kept Klaus in, so Marcel could he'd be broken from Marcel.
Bro, he wrecked the world because Elijah had all his vampires were bougie. So you know how many people they was turning throughout the world.
Hidden Society of Assassin Vampires.
Oh man, you probably lost. I'll say you probably lost hundreds of thousands of people, of vampires.
That's funny.
Cause it was a laugh for 1,000 years. You know how many vampires that is?
And this the chain reaction.
Yep.
Because it's not just the ones they turned; it's the one that
They turned and they turned.
Yeah, there's a family tree of who
turned.
turned.
That's excessive.
Yeah.
That's all. But that's all kept them safe. Think about it. Hey, if you're a douchebag, and I was like, I need you gone. Well, if you kill me, all of y'all die.
Yep.
That's an insurance policy.
Can't kill the hand because you're the hand that feed. I'm the hand that feeds you. I'm going to make you get all this power.
And Klaus was sweating. They broke his line.
Oh, because he know
he fucked up.
That was the one thing he said. Y'all ain't gonna kill me because guess what? I done turned the most. I've been the turner of the turn. Next thing you know, he said, I'm not protected. And a lot of people hate me.
His insurance policy makes sure it's like, well, at least the white oak is gone. They can't kill me. They can try. They can't. I might suffer, but they won't kill me.
I will say that though, that did bug me that they had this magical thorn that came out of nowhere that was like deadly to them.
Yeah.
Well, it was just balance because there was the tree that gave them their immortality. Is the same tree that could kill them.
You're right.
Because remember the magic order, it has to balance.
You're right. You know what? I forgot about that. There has to be something that.
The thorn was from a bush that grew out of Marcella's blood. That's where thorns came from.
Yeah, no, but the balance of the curse is that there has to be something in the world that can kill them.
And that tree was it was the natural energy that gave them their vampirism. So it was the one thing that could kill them.
So it's like if you get rid of the one thing that can kill you, it's like the balance is something's going to be made. It's almost like they wrote in plot armor in the show. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm all powerful. I can't be killed. And like, well, the natural order of things, we got to make something. Something you can't be immortal.
Well, I mean, from what y'all are saying, they did it a lot better than other TV shows.
Well, I was going to bring that up. Like, you know, I mean, it's kind of on the topic and off the topic, but like endings of shows.
Worst ending of show?
Man.
Naruto.
Sopranos.
Oh. True Blood.
You said Naruto, Sopranos.
True Blood.
What? Because it didn't end.
Yeah. No, it's not that it didn't end. It's that
Moesha.
Oh.
It ended with a pregnancy test in the garbage.
The Wayans
Who
brothers.
was pregnant?
Whose baby?
The Wayans brothers, man.
But nah, think about it. The shows had bad endings.
What'd you say, Tony?
Or just a bad last season? Scrubs.
They ended that season.
Community.
Yeah.
New girl.
What?
I like that.
I enjoyed it. Was it Rush? Yes.
New girl. Community.
You know, I'll go on New Girl because I love it. I appreciate New Girl because they had to rush it, but they at least gave us an ending.
It was a nice ending too, to me.
Like, because I guess that's my biggest pet peeve. If a show is ending, give me something. Like, I'll take whatever. Give me some type of
They
closure.
could have kept that True Blood ending.
Well, no, but see, the thing about that is that wasn't rushed. They thought they sat there in the room and they planned that, like, yeah, this is where we're gonna go.
That's so upsetting.
Like, intentional endings like that. I'm like, you have no, like Eureka. They had to rush. They had to rush that.
But it was good though. I liked it.
Nah, y'all know one of the worst endings ever, and I don't appreciate the animation companies for it.
What?
Gangsta.
I haven't watched it.
It was the anime in general felt rushed. I didn't like the anime in general, to be honest with you.
That anime was a solid. I don't know what you talking about.
It was like a B minus, like a C plus anime.
You gotta watch it.
I'll watch it. Well, I have to eventually watch it because the great creator of Cowboy Bebop is the one that made it. So,
Dude, it is solid. Torrance recommendation don't count. It's the same way how he feels about Eminem.
Well, no. Well, pause. Not that. Okay.
You're comparing Gangster to Eminem?
Yeah, hold on. Torrance.
he said, "Let me attack him."
Torrance,
He said, "I'm
I got you
offended."
on this one. Suchi. And for everybody for everybody that doesn't know, Suchi has more misses than hits in recommendations.
This is false.
100%.
I've been solid and good for the past 4 or 5 years.
Quasar nigga?
One, I didn't recommend that. Second, that was in 2011.
I will give you that, Suji. You have, for me, and I can't speak for anybody else, you've given me good recommendations for at least 3 years. I won't give you 4.
You know what anime is the Eminem of anime?
Who?
One Piece.
Don't you dare.
Nah.
Don't you dare sit
I'm
here
just saying,
with
but
sit here with
think
this
about
slander.
Nah,
Think about
One
One
Piece is
Piece fans think it's the best anime ever. It's been around long as fuck. It's old. It's not going anywhere. And people will die for it.
Hey,
They're like Eminem fans.
That sounds like
was
Jay-Z.
That sounds like Jay-Z fans too.
I was going to say, that's the Jay-Z of anime. I don't know.
The only difference is Jay-Z
Yeah.
keeps saying I'm retired and then does it.
Yeah, One Piece kept saying it was going in. Then they started a new arc.
Well, because you know why? Because they kept making so much money, so they locked the director inside of a sweatshop and said, "Write more, more."
So another RDC skit.
Yes.
He just like, but the show's perfectly ended. He's like, well, just give it a kid. Give it a kid. I was like, boy, that doesn't make sense. No, then give the villain a kid. He's like, look, you're either gonna sign this or we're gonna give you a trash spinoff. And he's like, well, I'm not gonna sign it. Get him.
I would say the Jay-Z of anime is Dragon Ball Z.
Don't you dare.
No, because
No, because you know what? You actually disrespect JC.
Like,
because my whole thing. Oh, now look, you tell me if you want Dragon Ball Z is such a great anime because it's all we had back then. If you want to make that reference to Jay-Z, that's on you, bro.
I'm saying that black people love it. It's not going anywhere. It should have stopped rapping, but it won't.
well, I mean, in that case,
it kind of did though. Realistically speaking, it's like honestly, a movie is what revitalized the whole series because it ended. Toriyama was
Dragon Ball Z is the equivalent of giving a homeless person a sandwich.
Dragon Ball Z is the T.I. of rap.
Like they don't have any food, but they're gonna take what you give them, and that's what we had back then. I hope he opened that because if not, there's a poltergeist in your. Okay, a cabinet just flew open, Torrance, and I didn't see Neo move it, so I was about to end this podcast.
Yeah. You know, Brenda's house haunted, bro.
He did mention that
he still got that room key.
I don't have it.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't have it.
Well, you know what? Plot twist. Brendan actually found the room key, touched it, and now he's possessed. So of course he would say that. Of course they would say, yeah, I don't have it.
Nah, I definitely.
And then it's some paranormal activity thing. His pupils are like dilating.
Nah, I went through my junk drawers again. I was trying to remember the name of the hotel.
So Torrance, I know you're not here, so just a friend. When I say his pupils were dilating, he instantly closed his eyes. So,
oh shit!
Yeah,
okay.
bro. I have it on video. So
hey, splash him real quick. See if there's nothing.
I'm gonna find something. Hold on. Let me pray over something real quick.
Hey, take this a step further. Is Brendan the lizard?
What?
This nigga, bro.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What are you talking about?
Let me reach.
No.
What? You've been reaching a lot.
Have you heard his last album?
Sir.
Son.
You need to calm down.
We not finna replace all of this equipment, bro. So chill.
Thank God a lot is made out of plastic, so it's kind of durable.
Please
but still.
stop.
He's creative.
But no, back to you saying
Endings?
you're trying to make no. When you were referencing Dragon Ball Z, I was trying to say that it's the Snoop Dogg of animes because
so you
it's no longer relevant, but it's still doing stuff.
I can
but
agree
it's
with
still
that.
relevant though.
It's just like Snoop.
I can agree with that one.
Like Snoop's prime was years ago, but he stays relevant by just doing random stuff.
Was randomly announcer as a Mike Tyson.
He has the show with Martha
and commentating in wrestling.
And he has the show with Martha.
I can't take that because when you look back at Dragon Ball Z stuff, like Jeremy said, they never really drew fight scenes. And so there's a lot of trash in Dragon Ball Z. Snoop Dogg's catalog is actually pretty solid.
Well, no.
Can
because what Jeremy was saying was that Dragon Ball Z, it wasn't trash then. Dragon Ball Z is living off its nostalgia and hype of the 90s because it was what it was back then. And people aren't holding it to the standard that we hold anime to now.
No,
exactly.
Like Torrance was saying the fight scenes back then were trash. At the time, we thought they were dope.
I swear you're about to put it.
No. Let me.
I swear you're about to put it.
I know where you're going, Suki. I know where you're going.
But if we look at it from now, they're trash. Just like Snoop Dogg, because I'm agreeing with you. Snoop Dogg back then, we thought he was cold. 187, all that. But if we look back at it now, is Snoop really that good of a rapper?
Look back.
Don't you fucking dare. Yes, he is, nigga.
Okay.
You have circles around you, nigga.
You just turned it. You literally just turned into these young kids out here like, you said, man, he old, he trash. Like, no.
Snoop has a style that has aged very well for him.
That Compton style, nigga?
That's not the Compton style. You have never seen another mainstream rapper that raps like Snoop.
A lot. We talking about DJ Quick, Warren G. They all rap like him.
Warren G did not rap like Snoop.
And Warren G is pretty much almost the same era, but you're not going to see anybody.
You're not
going to see anybody new sounding like him because Snoop trashed that nigga.
No, I mean you catch people who emulate other people's style now from back then. You don't catch that with Snoop.
Other two niggas from the Dog Pound.
You talking about Warren G, Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg,
R.I.P.
and
There was two other dudes.
no, I think it was only one other dude. I thought I could have sworn it was only 4 people.
Fact checking.
Fuck, what was his name?
Oh no.
But anyway, that style has not.
Oh, Corrupt.
Yeah, Corrupt.
Okay, yeah, right. What was this one other person? But they all rap like that.
And like I said,
DJ
you
Quick
have
rap like
not
that.
seen a new artist emulate that style. You haven't,
Neither
and
is
you won't.
Neither is Project Pat, but that nigga had bars.
Look, you prove him a point. You prove him a point. Nobody else is emulating
She's like
E40. Like
Flicker.
Project Pat had bars. So Armed Robbery, that's the hardest mixtape come out the South. What?
Hey, you want to know a newer rapper that is being copied though? Kendrick. I have heard Jeremy listen to 3 different rappers that sound exactly like Kendrick Lamar. It is
I keep
bananas.
a playlist.
Like, I kid you not, I would be like, when did Kendrick start rapping about this? And he's
it's because of what the instrument that he uses, the effect. A lot of people started using it, and for a quick second, when JID first came out, I thought it was Kendrick rapping, but it wasn't.
It's the style, bro.
It's the style, not the
not
instrumental.
the sound. It's the way that they're rapping.
It's also probably because Kendrick is nowhere to be found.
Right, I'm looking for him everywhere.
Everybody's looking for Kendrick.
I'm
real
looking
talk.
for him
He
everywhere.
was on a Busta song recently.
Whatever.
Yeah, that one song. Yeah, okay. He dipped the toe.
Whatever.
I need an album
Hey,
because
no,
Yeah,
no,
Sick
no,
of him
that was
being a family
that
man.
Busta song was old. That was like 2-3 years old because remember I sent y'all that leak. I said Kendrick released some new music and it was leaked, and I posted it. I sent it to everybody.
I remember.
Oh, wasn't it that random like
Bad
Kid
City, something like
yeah,
that.
like it's supposed to be a spinoff of Good Kid, Mad City?
Yeah, but it was released and then taken back.
Oh yeah, Bad Kid, Good City.
Yeah,
Oh, those like 3-4 songs.
yeah.
It was like
And guess
4
what was
songs.
one of the
I never
songs
listened
The
to
song
that
with
one.
Busta.
with Busta.
So it's old.
Yep.
Look.
Yeah, so he think he's slick. Nah, bro, don't release the old stuff. Like, hey y'all, I'm
Busta
still
just
rapping.
releasing an old verse.
Well, people dip their toes in, and I mean, they're getting close to the pool. Like Kid Cudi did a little, being 6 months ago, and his album out. So, you never know, man.
Side note, where's this J. Cole album at?
Bro.
It's
Where's
not
the
coming.
J. Cole and Kendrick album at?
It's not coming.
I don't believe I trust
It's
him.
on ice
a
with
fairy tale.
Detox. It's right
on
next.
ice with
It's right
Detox.
next to Detox.
Right
It's on
on the
ice.
shelf, right there.
It's on ice with that Andre 3000.
I'm gonna say this right now.
It's just
Not
so much-
Lion King on Ice. What's the first one? The 2 songs. It was Lion King on Ice and
No, I gotta look it up.
why you look it up? That song.
This is the other song that I love.
That song has to be the hardest I've heard him rap in
Ever.
about.
Years
I would probably say ever.
since
I would
Born
say
Sinner.
ever.
Since
No,
Born Sinner.
Middle Child was real hard when he rapped on that.
Yeah, look. This man. It's a 5-minute song of him just going
The climb back.
the climb back. I have never heard him rap that hard, that so with so much style, connections, consistently. Like he had lines,
And that beat was hard too.
yeah, it was
that
all
song
of it
is
was
crazy.
hard.
everything. Like it was almost a perfect song. So I'm upset because I think you know what I think is gonna happen. Those are the only 2 songs we gonna get that's gonna be fire off that album. Everything else is gonna be some concept song like.
Jeremy, you're forgetting Fire Squad.
Or Tale of Two Cities.
That
No.
song's hard like that. That J. Cole song, Fire Squad.
Look,
That shit's hard like that.
those are
I give you
good.
Tell the Two Cities.
I'll give you that. But
you
I
know
still
why?
climb back.
It's not the climb
No,
back.
you know why? You know why you don't talk about Fire Squad though?
What?
Because Waka Flocka killed him in the remix. Remember?
Oh, I never heard the remix.
Me neither.
I didn't know. I played it for you. I was like, hey, remember? Because Waka Flocka released a statement that said, I don't rap for real because I hate it. And then he released Fire Squad. He said, I can rap if I want to. And I
Oh
played it for you, and
yeah,
it was crazy. And that's the only thing he ever really rapped on ever.
yeah. Okay, I do remember that. But that's not why I don't like. I still listen to those songs on a regular basis with my J. Cole Kendrick playlist. But I don't know, bro.
I want an album.
Climb back. I don't know.
No,
I will
they're
have
too busy
to.
being parents, and I'm over it.
Man, F them being parents. Look,
Yeah, F them kids.
But you know what? I would give you
Like
like
streets need you. Come back.
those are close ones. Like it's
But-
like 1 and 1. It's like 1.5 and 1.7.
We'll get a Kendrick and J.Cole album the day we get a normal Kanye album.
never. But no, what bugged me so much about J. Cole is like he released a song and he was just like, yeah, I got an album coming out. And then out of nowhere, everybody's like, nah, Cole ain't got an album coming out. Like Cole was out here just like, man, this my new heat is about to come. And everybody was like, oh, we about like a month away or something. And then everybody else in camp like, nah, it's not happening.
Well, fuck the numbers when people realize that he likes to drop albums on the same date. So he's like, oh, y'all think y'all got me figured out? Fuck y'all, I'm dropping it in January.
No, I know what he did, and he played us because he got the deal with that with them shoes. That's what the song was about. He said, "Hey, boom, 2 songs. Oh yeah, by the way, man, yeah, I got shoes, y'all." Next thing you know, disappeared. He played us.
The name of the album was supposed to be What the Fallout, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because it was the last song to KOD was the intro to Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
Where he just murdered, where he just insulted every new rapper in existence, including Lil Pump.
Actually, I gotta listen to Taylor 2 Cities. Put that in my head. I haven't heard it in a while.
You can bump it as soon as we done recording. Cool. I might be bougie and just play the record because I think I should have it already.
You should. It'd be good gaming music.
I'm gonna see if I got that in my collection of vinyls. I should have it. If I don't, then it'll be the next thing I get next year. Welcome back, Suchi.
Thank you.
Cannot be the only being.
Now that Torrance is not on the phone, we can actually have this conversation. Do you like the direction that this Eminem is going in?
He said, "I've been waiting."
I'm in the back of my head. I'm like, Torrance is gonna hear this later, right?
He said, "Better later than now."
Well, first off, Suchi, I guess we're kind of on the same page because I listened to the first part of Music to Be Murdered By when it came out.
Yeah.
And so I love Side B, and I'm glad he released Side B because now I was able to get that shit on vinyl because I fucked up and didn't get the first one on vinyl. So I'm really happy about that now. But Jeremy, I know you haven't gotten. Did you finish those last 3 songs on Side B or no?
I'm gonna be real with you. After we get off this podcast, I'm gonna stick a headphone in.
And you're gonna finish listening to it?
I'm gonna finish listening to the rest of the album.
Okay.
So far, though, from what you've heard,
I'm enjoying it. So,
and I'm gonna even go back. Kamikaze.
I loved Kamikaze.
That was a mad Eminem.
I love.
Because
Revival was before Kamikaze.
okay, what was after Kamikaze?
Music to Be Murdered By.
Okay, so you said you didn't listen to the
I
first
didn't listen to music. I love Kamikaze. I mean, Kamikaze is one of the few, like, Eminem is always hard for me because I'm a playlist maker. I love making playlists. Like, my mind works in grouping, so I have to like put music together. Kamikaze is one of the only albums where I couldn't put it with anything. Like, because it was like, it wasn't a vibe. It was just Eminem as is. So
You didn't put 1 or 2 of them in your workout playlist,
bro.
because I definitely have the one with Jordan Lucas on it.
Yeah, I know that's in Project Russo. That's in my Project Russo playlist. I ain't gonna lie.
I said that's gotta be in there.
And the one with Logic.
The one with Logic is a Logic song. So that one's
never
up.
mind.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's off Logic's second to last
never mind.
album.
No, so it was the one with
Homicide.
That's
yeah.
Homicide.
Okay, so I got confused with that. What was there's another song on Eminem's
Kamikaze. I'm listening to workout playlist.
Kamikaze.
I'm getting the track list.
Because, like, I'm a fan, and it was hard for me to listen to his music for a while because it was I don't know. It's like he was trying to find himself again. And the direction that he's been going to me is in a good direction.
Well, see, and one of the things is kind of for me is that since I've changed my life around, the murdering part I don't find. Eminem back in the day was very aggressive and rapey and murdery and controversial. And I found myself not really vibing to that in excessiveness. Like, he still does it, but it's like
It's more tame
It's
now.
more tamed and playful now. So it's to a point of I was wanting him to get back.
Called him being murdery, rapey, and violent.
But you know what?
Playful.
But that
Just one point.
Unfortunately,
that was his lyrics back then. Like,
I'm just saying.
I understand how this sounds,
You
and
called
it
it
is
playful.
You're right, and it's
Okay.
not rape is not nothing to play with
No,
or
it's
murder.
not. No, it's
So just want to say that on public.
but if you're gonna talk about Eminem, the bulk of his lyrics were very
That is
violent
true.
and very.
It was.
It's
I mean, I think in Music and Murder,
Which
I
is,
think
to
one of the
me,
intros was him stabbing
hilarious.
somebody.
premonition.
Yeah, he's
Which is hilarious
But the thing-
because
but
his fan base isn't like that.
Yeah, they don't
Like
care.
his fan, like if your average Eminem fan is not a violent person.
not walking around with knives in the
You know,
backpack.
it's not
And-
this emo kid ready to blow a school up.
And it's funny because like even back in the day, he was saying that like, I'm not here to raise your kids, and like these my fans know that this isn't real. But I mean,
They
you
just know it's just him being just goofy and his weird sense of storytelling.
tongue in cheek.
So before I continue to sound problematic,
Uh-oh.
well,
Just
no,
get this out.
it's already out there. It's just that Eminem's music now is more tamed, and trying to shake the baby.
Just a little bit.
I've
that's
I
not your
found
phone.
I found
That's not
him
my
I found him more I would say tolerable, because it's not like he wasn't tolerable, but I've been able to listen to it more and not feel like dirty. If that makes sense.
I get it.
He had one thing I do like about newer Eminem, and this is essentially Revival on, is that he's more consciously aware to things than people think he is.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like that's a point he's trying to prove. As
yeah,
well.
like that.
People-
He doesn't miss things. Like even though you don't hear about him, like he keeps his life private and you don't hear about him in the media or anything crazy like that, but he knows what's going on. He
Yep.
knows
Right.
he knows what's hot, he knows what's popping, he knows what's going on culturally in society. And he is
it's
making
reflected in his music now.
he's making an effort to show that he does know what's going on and that he disapproves of things, and he's trying to stand on the right side of stuff.
right.
I personally, and y'all not gonna agree with me, I felt he's been woke or speaking out on what he believes since
White America.
Eminem show. Like, White America, Mosh Pit.
Well, he's had those songs. Like he's
That's
had,
what I'm saying,
he's had like one. I'm not saying it's not this first time of him
It's more
doing it.
frequent,
It's more,
though.
but
like,
it's
it's more,
it's more
like,
frequent now.
Yeah.
Because we got to think about it. Like, think of, and I'm a set a time. I'm gonna set a time period where I got more focused on it. And y'all correct me wrong. Y'all want to go back further, but that freestyle that he did with talking about Trump, from that point on, it became so much. It came frequent.
Yeah, it's
it is.
been
And
more, I will also say this too, like the freestyle was kind of, because he was battle rapping it, so it seemed a little more forceful, but it's been a lot more fluent in like this album and the last album. Like it doesn't sound
It
forced.
sounds natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like,
think also he
I'm-
probably struggled with being politically
The white person in hip hop.
correct. Yeah, because he's white. And I think he struggled to
Recognize his
know
whiteness.
when he could speak and when he can't, and how it would be taken when he spoke out.
I'm happy he's done yelling. That's why I say
Yeah.
he's moving in the right direction.
Well,
'cause-
he's older and he's not as angry. He's quite rich,
no, like
so he doesn't need to yell a lot.
man, no.
Well, you got to think about
the
like
Slim
what
Shady
was-
LP, the Eminem show.
But at the time, what was fueling that?
It wasn't yelling. Revival and
he wasn't yelling at the.
Oh my, no, Revival and what's the other, Recovery? There was like a lot of yelling. It was a lot of yelling and fast rap.
He yelled in. I mean, Kim. I mean, let's go.
Okay, that's a song. That's a song. That's a song.
I have more.
That was banished from everything.
So okay, I'll give you Recovery, because Recovery was, well, one, it was his first like real hit stable album
Since
after he got clean.
You know what changed the yelling? His producer. He just cut the vocals down.
Literally, that's it.
But he was still yelling.
It was so high. Like,
I just wanted him.
Okay, this is at a 6. We're gonna dial it down to a 3.
like
There we
the,
go.
the album that Rick Rubin produced. Which one was that?
that was
Revival, right? All the EQing, all the vocals were way too high for me.
I did not like Revival, man. I don't know why. I liked like 2 songs off of that.
Nobody liked it.
I did.
Here we go.
Well, you know,
he's back.
Here we go. What album is
one of the
what
best selling
song
rappers
came
of all
from that?
time.
Walk on Water.
Oh, that Beyonce song.
Yeah,
I like Revival.
You like how I said that Beyonce song?
that's what it was.
Sorry, Torrance is talking from the toilet. What'd you say, bro?
I said, he's making billions of dollars off trash movies, so he can't give me that.
Hey, from what he said he gets the bag even if he puts
Puts out trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that had Walk on Water. It had Chloroseptic. It had River.
Sorry, Torrance in the urinal. Say it again, bro.
He's aware he's putting out trash. That's good.
Nah, man.
And y'all can eat it up.
The direction that he's going in is a good direction.
But you know,
Yeah, that one good song he had on his album.
Anyway,
here we go.
Anyway,
you see what I said? What I said?
Well,
You see what I said? What I
at
said?
least we were able to have the
At least,
conversation.
look, bro, you can't sit here.
Hey, have y'all heard him on the features he's done? The Benny the Butcher feature? He did a feature for Benny the Butcher, one with Kid Cudi, and a couple other ones which were
Brendan,
really good.
have you watched Ariana yet on Netflix?
I haven't.
Ariana on Netflix.
Yeah.
She's got her own TV show.
No, she has a
It's
special,
like a behind the scenes with
tour
the-
documentary.
Yeah.
She talked about how she drove Mac Miller into more depression.
Jesus Christ.
I
So you Eminem fans are morbid, bro.
I don't think we're gonna blame her for that.
I'm not blaming her.
You are.
you
I'm
you
not.
just
You are.
No,
You
she
just
didn't do it on
said that
purpose.
she-
She
Can
can't
we-
blame somebody for something they didn't do on purpose.
Can we unpack victim blaming?
That should have been on today's topic.
It can still be Dante, and we can tell.
Well,
we
you will
can
be the
teach
topic,
you.
so be careful. Be
oh
careful if you want to go that direction.
Fine. We can still talk about that. we
not
have
today.
time.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
today.
All right, good call,
today.
bro.
You
You sure you don't want them skeletons out, bro?
Good
You
call,
sure?
bro. Good call. man.
Anyway,
I got
Wise
I,
man.
I got we got a guest in the other room. We can bring that on too.
Ooh. Ooh, hit him
Will she
low.
be on your
Okay.
side or
My
not?
power is
probably
activated.
not.
He said-
He just went brain dead.
Hey, Brandon, keep bounce out of this, bro.
Keep bouncing, bastard.
Ridiculous.
Such a bastard.
Oh, man.
Man, well, since you're here now, Torrance, did you listen to all the music to be murdered by? No,
You know he did.
I know he did. I just want him to say it.
I listened to
Like sound like a politician.
3/4 of it.
So no.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
You can't rate something and you haven't listened to the complete project. You can't.
What 3/4
Wait,
is
you
16
can't.
songs is
You
12
have-
songs.
No.
I'm rating this part I heard.
3/4 is more than 12 songs. But that
3/4 of 16 is
the whole music to
Yeah,
be murdered
12
by
songs.
is like
Yes, 12 songs.
32 songs.
Yeah.
it's 32
And
songs.
and-
he's talking about the deluxe. He heard the first one.
No, he didn't hear the first one.
You didn't hear the first
He
one?
doesn't listen to him.
He doesn't listen to
No, I
Eminem.
started the first one first. I didn't do deluxe yet.
Yeah, the whole music to be murdered by is 32 songs.
32 songs.
I thought he heard
Excuse me.
Why would
side
you
A
think-
first.
Why would you think Torrance heard?
I've
side A?
heard 13 songs.
So you listen to almost half.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the original one, and then a couple into the next one.
Wait,
Okay.
what? If you heard
'Cause
13
the original-
songs,
The original one's 18, right? Or
yeah, the original one's 18.
'Cause
The
I had
side B
already
is
heard-
16 songs.
I had already heard 3 or 4 off that album. I listened to the rest of them, which was like 12 or 13 songs.
Yeah, it doesn't split it.
So you
I
haven't
don't-
listened to side B yet.
But there's
No.
depending on what he's listening on, because I know for Apple Music and because when I even looked it up,
you
Apple
look it on the
Music gives
streaming-
you side B first and then
no,
side
it doesn't
A.
split it.
No, if
No,
you
that's
if
what I'm
you-
saying.
yeah,
I'm
if you-
saying it
yeah.
goes 1 through 16 and then it starts over and goes 1 through 18.
But no, it actually just I'm showing to you on YouTube Music. It gets 1 to 36.
Yeah, it just shows everything.
I'm showing it to you right now,
Where's
Suchi.
my phone? Here it is. My phone does it different because we were talking about Apple Music.
Yeah, it just shows. It gives me
I'm
everything.
on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Like, oh, you're on Spotify. See, like,
Yeah,
it goes
it's
1
just
through
32
16,
it's just
starts
32
over and
songs.
goes 1 through 20.
Yeah, but also they don't have the actual don't have the side B art either. They have the old art on there. That's why.
Yeah.
And so Spotify and Apple Music just throw it all together.
Yeah. So I listened to. No, actually, I listened to 20 songs. I listened to all the original one. It's a 7.
Okay, so now you should be starting to listen to side B.
I mean, I got what I needed.
Side B has a
Suchi,
different sound.
What do you want from Torrance?
I want Torrance to listen to side
I
B.
will never.
He's not going to.
I would never be able to convince a hardcore Trump supporter
Whoa.
that. Well, I'm using extreme. I'm not
Oh,
calling,
I
I'm
thought
not,
you were
I'm
calling
not,
Torrance
I'm
a
not
Trump-
calling Torrance a Trump supporter. So just put that on the record.
I mean, he's not always wrong.
I'm using extreme. Is that if you are not going to be able to
You didn't
convince
catch
him?
that.
What do you say?
He said he's not always wrong.
By that statement, Torrance is not wrong either. I mean, he's not.
You're right.
Unfortunately, he's not always wrong. You know, it's hard to say I'm not a Trump supporter, but
It's ignorant to think that way.
Well, a clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, it's hard to be. Yeah, it's very, for
A
some.
broken clock is right twice a day. So
You know how? Actually, that'd be a superpower if a person was always wrong. You know how intentional that? I mean, always 100% of the time.
You're
Like
never
even
right.
accidentally, you're always wrong. Like that'd be crazy. Okay, so in saying
You know
that,
how hard that is?
Exactly.
Is the sky blue? Physically or prospectively?
exactly, exactly. You like that's intentional. So, Torrance doesn't like Eminem, and he never will. So
Like my thing is, people don't understand. Like when I tear people down, I acknowledge their status for other people. You feel me?
no.
Like, what are you talking about?
You've never given Eminem any props in any fact that I have ever given you with his ranking in music.
No, I
history.
told you.
Why at the same time?
I loved Eminem pre-Proof Dying. I loved the D12 album. I loved Eminem as a person. But then he got depressing and got loud. I stopped fucking with him.
Yeah, real loud.
He was loud for first half.
And
of
he
his
was
career.
always
But he was
all
loud
his
and
music
funny.
was depressing.
It turned into like being aggressive
No,
loud
I know.
to
I
just
actually
yelling.
I know the very song I hate that made me stop being a fan. It was Little Drummer Boy.
What was it on
Or
Relapse?
Toy Soldier.
Toy Soldier was on Encore.
That song in that album made me stop liking him. They played it all the fucking time. It was depressing. I hated it, and I never went and looked back.
And then he died for real.
I understand why he's liked. I understand why people like him. I just think it's stupid.
I understand. I feel that way about Aaliyah
Me too, sister. You know how I
She's
feel.
classic.
You know.
She put out
because
2-3
she died
albums.
at 22. Let's be real.
She put out solid pieces of work.
Eminem's good without the death.
He's good about
No,
it.
you're right.
But-
I don't feel the way about Eminem. I just feel that way about Aaliyah.
But ultimately, the issue is like when we talk about Eminem, and I remember this vividly, you wouldn't give him props, while at the same time, while we acknowledge Jay-Z for what he is,
Yeah, great businessman.
right?
you refuse to admit
Refuse.
why his music for his past 4 albums have been successful.
Bro, you was so 10 toes down, I couldn't even see your feet. It was just ankles, bro. You was buried in the dirt, unmovable.
Because, bro,
We had to cut
sometimes y'all niggas just wrong, bro.
And there you go, Lord.
it's okay.
You're at your knees now.
I have this argument with Aaliyah fans all the time. I get you, bro. I understand what you're
What was that post that they were? That said, if Aaliyah was still alive, that she would.
Beyonce wouldn't be. Man, don't get me started.
Oh, my
'Cause,
God.
First of all, Beyonce can sing.
Yeah,
So
go
let's
ahead.
start there.
Hey, Torrance, go
Let's
ahead.
start there.
I don't care for Beyonce, but I cannot discredit her talent.
I was,
Right.
I don't like her, but
She's talented.
She don't like you.
But I say this.
that's cool.
Beyonce
What?
has taken people out. That's why she's at where she's at.
Well,
When's the last time you heard of A. Marie?
We're not getting
When's the
into
last
that.
time you heard of Carrie Hilson?
First of all, A. Marie is not on Beyonce's level vocally, so that's not even a comparison.
Didn't she only have one project?
two
She had two
or three?
1.5.
No, definitely two. Definitely two.
And A. Marie can sing very well. But
Shit,
Beyonce
did I
started
just
singing.
say? Did I
Wait.
not just say?
There's a
she's
black
not
woman
on
in the gospel
Beyonce?
church that can sing very well.
Beyonce got to where she is now later in life because her being a part of Destiny's Child, she does not sound the way that she does now.
Well,
A. Marie was out when
duh.
Destiny's Child was out.
Because she started absorbing people.
That's what I'm.
Like Majin Buu.
Yeah, she started getting rid of people.
Well, who did she?
No,
absorb,
she
though?
took Styles and made it better.
Oh, so she was the first Drake.
Styles, though? I don't know.
Not like clothing style, but like
No, I know what
musically.
you mean.
Because
I know
she
what you
took
mean.
A. Marie style.
I don't
That's
know.
blatant.
Because going back to the whole Aaliyah thing. Aaliyah, to me, she crawled so artists like Janae and Ashanti could walk. People that can't really sing,
that one
but
note-
they got a good
You can
sound.
hum.
That one no
You can
singer.
hum.
Well, yeah, no, I'm serious. Yeah, no, really.
They got three notes that they can kill on.
People that can't really sing, but they have a sound that you like.
Aaliyah was that person in church that was just humming in the background while the choir was singing, like,
And what made Aaliyah was her really wasn't even her. It was her producers.
No,
R.
what
Kelly-
made her was the baggy pants.
Yeah,
No,
nah,
it was
what made
her.
is when she
Her
was fucking.
producers, and her stylists. Don't
Break-
say
no,
so.
you didn't-
No, I heard him.
Damn, son, where'd you find
Come
this?
on, bro. Let's stop pretending like that's not what made her famous, bro.
Well, no, that's what
She was always
I
around
just
DMX,
said.
3 platinum albums, around Jay-Z platinum albums, Damon Dash, R. Kelly. Like, she was smashing her way to success. I'm tired of pretending like that's not the truth.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
You
But
don't
you're
know,
not,
bro.
But
You don't
I
know.
don't think you're wrong. But
You don't know, bro.
You don't have all the answers, Sway.
I was just going on the fact that her producers is what made her sound, not her vocals. So R. Kelly, Timberland, Missy, like they are what made her what she is.
I say R. Kelly
So
first.
you saying
Because
without
that was the first producer she had.
you saying without Aaliyah,
If she didn't
Tweet
have
never would have
those-
been where she was at.
Well, no, Tweet would have been where she's at because she had the producers that she had, which is who? Timberland and Missy.
And that's what I'm saying. Timberland
Yuck.
worked on Aaliyah before he got to Tweet, right?
Yeah, but
Yuck.
they worked on other stuff too.
Disgusting.
All I'm saying is
What are
Aaliyah.
you yucking into
Tweets.
Aaliyah wouldn't be Aaliyah without her producers.
full.
If you would have gave, if you would,
Oh, I hated that segment.
if you would
of
have
life.
gave Aaliyah a different set of producers, she would have not popped.
No?
Not with that voice. No.
Yeah.
No, not
She-
at all.
no.
Not a chance.
It's,
That
it's
crying baby type of.
she wouldn't have popped.
She got about 2 notes.
She wouldn't have popped.
I
And
like
then
her
she
songs.
she had good style.
Yeah,
now
her-
I really think she would have went really far being an actress and a designer. Yes, I
Okay.
believe that 100%.
Love her writers.
Now-
Musically,
now-
no.
Now, who I think would have been great if she did not die, like on a serious note, is Left Eye.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah.
Because I listened to her verse on not Creep. Is it Creep? Or-
Waterfalls.
Waterfalls.
Her
Not
rap on
Waterfall. It's one of the more upbeat ones.
Ain't too proud to beg.
No, Creep. Fuck, what's the other one? Damn, the one that
No Scrubs.
No Scrubs. Her verse on No Scrubs
Yeah, it is. It's
is
pretty good.
actually crazy.
No, she
Like,
can.
if you really listen
She
to
can
her
rap.
She can rap.
She can rap.
Oh, bro,
The
she
way
left
her
them
mind
niggas.
works, like
Bro,
She could rap and
She was
she had
ahead of her
she had
time.
she had a very like good sense of style.
She was to me she was a Drake.
Who else
'Cause
was
she
wearing
could rap
condoms as
and
earrings?
sing.
Hey, y'all hear that story about Left Eye? I was listening to Ed Lover on Vlad TV, and apparently Tupac was going to smash Left Eye right at this party. So they went downstairs to Tupac's room, and Left Eye got naked in the bathroom and came out in just underwear, and it was Naughty by Nature underwear. So Tupac got mad, got dressed, and left.
Wow, that's hilarious.
It was good. This was a side story. Sorry, I watched Vlad TV.
That's so petty.
that is weird. All right,
That is so petty.
just because it was not.
Tupac's
He had a
taste in
problem
women is so
with,
weird.
He like
Well, no, I guess
He liked
likes
pretty women.
That's not what I was gonna say, but
He like I don't say '90s women, but it's weird because he's in the '90s, but like you know, like that '90s style, that Janet Jackson, Left Eye.
the Nia Long look.
Yeah, the
That's
Nia
what it
Long
was.
look.
Because
That was a good
good
Jada,
example.
look at Jada,
Madonna.
Left Eye,
Madonna.
Madonna.
Madonna, nigga, what?
I'm gonna look it up. There's a story where he brought Madonna to the party. He was messing around with Madonna.
That's a
Well,
power
Madonna
thing.
was messing around with a lot of black men, so
Hold on one second.
That's why
I'll be
she
back.
has a black baby.
yeah.
She couldn't really have one, so she adopted one.
She said, "I'm gonna have black in my family somehow."
Madonna can't have. I thought she
No,
had.
no.
Madonna-
I mean,
but
she
Madonna's
really
the-
wouldn't go out and get pregnant by a black man, so she adopted one.
Madonna's the Joe Biden meme. She just tried to.
I mean, you got to think about it. Think about this.
have
Madonna,
blackness.
It's kind of like how white girls will like date, well, not date, but like mess around with black dudes, but won't bring them home. That's that's what it was.
I'm gonna look this up. Somebody said a story about they were supposed to have Madonna's baby, but something happened.
Somebody was supposed to have a baby.
You know what I mean?
It makes sense. So I guess she just impregnating people, huh? Just
I get it.
That's that power she got.
Madonna, like
Okay.
assume direct control.
She's harbinger. She's harbinger in Madonna's body.
That's fine.
Pregnant.
Oh, I can't wait to replay that game. I
So, bro,
can't wait.
I am
my
so ready.
favorite Mass Effect 2, bro. Goat.
I'm just excited to be able to play one.
1, 2, and 3 all together. Thank God.
Oh,
Because we
when is
hopped
that? Is there a
in
date
with
on that?
two.
I think
it's next summer or something like that, ain't it?
Yeah, I thought it was March, but they haven't like given an official.
Man, look, I'm ready.
Because
New
the
graphics.
original rumor was it was supposed to come out in October, and then when they announced it, it's like, okay, it's 2021. I'm just like, all right, so
They
we're
can
looking
take
at-
their sweet time.
Yep.
I don't like
I
take their
can't
sweet
wait.
time with it.
What we haven't done is honestly given the people an update for the PS5.
Bro, I'm gonna be real.
And I said that because of your
Yeah,
controller.
but look, I'm gonna be real. Let me start this off, okay? PS5. I don't know if it's just my system. I done had 2 controllers. First one did not charge with my system. I had to hook it up to the other system I got for it to charge, and then switch it over to my system to get it to charge.
To clarify, yes, there are 2 systems.
Yeah, we do
in
have
the
2
house.
systems. The Most High has been blessing.
Hey, but we didn't use bots. We didn't cheat.
No, yeah, we didn't cheat.
No, we didn't cheat.
We got it
just
legit.
pre-ordered. We're not
So
resellers. We actually we were lucky and we're able to pre-order ours.
We got it good. So praise be the Most High for the financial stability to buy it. But
Rapping now?
right, yeah, let's get that out real quick.
Bars.
Right? Okay, so it didn't charge, but it recognizes my controller. So if it's dead and I plug it in, it recognizes for me to play it. The most confusing thing, I got another controller, a complete separate controller, right? It started charging it, then it stopped. Then new issue popped up. I done had this new controller is not even a month old.
About 3 weeks.
About maybe 3 weeks old. The right stick drifts completely up violently, like not a casual little stick drift. It completely shoots directly up while my character is staring in the air. I've tried it on Call of Duty. I've tried it on Genshin Impact. And I'm like, these are 2 controllers within the same month. I don't play that hard. Like,
Nope.
I'd have had my PlayStation 4 controllers for ages.
Even if you did play that hard, the controllers are supposed to be made.
Bro,
To handle that.
I'm like, okay, like what's really going on?
There was an article I read about stick drift on one, but it was very minute.
Bro,
So
I'm
you
sitting
might-
there.
His stick
So
drift
you
is
might-
like bad.
Yeah, you might just be in that weird batch of controllers.
Well, bro, I'm
Maybe it's our plug store.
no, it could. Well, I contacted. I'm trying to get it traded in. If something happens a third time, like I don't know. I'm like,
No, you email Sony at that point.
I don't even know how you even because like my problem is like I'll be trying to research and look up like different fixes and how to reach out and complain. I don't know if it's just me. Sony has locked down me being able to reach them to complain about these things.
It's supposed to be under manufacturer's warranty for at least a year, right?
It would be. Their support system is through like Sony's actual website, not through PlayStation. It's weird.
It's bro. Well, you help me.
I had to help you with that one because when I had to when I had to do my PSP or my PS Vita back in the day, and when I had to do my PS4 at one time,
RIP ahead of his time.
Right.
I still love that thing. It was definitely ahead of its time, but it could come back. But when I had to do that with my PS4 one time, it was kind of complicated. It was definitely complicated to reach them, but once you know where to find them, I mean, it's simple at that
I'm gonna
point.
try again. Like I'm loving the game. I'm loving the system, but it's like
No controller issues
Maybe.
are weird.
my control issues are getting it's irritating me.
Let's trade
Man,
controllers.
I'm glad I'm waiting until the bugs get cleared out.
Shut
before I
up.
get mine.
Okay. Oh, well, the positive
No,
of it
don't
though.
worry.
The load times are still great.
Yeah, those are minor bugs.
The from my PlayStation specifically,
the poor.
Right. Look at this post.
the charging, me plugging it in, it actually charges now, and
Okay.
it hasn't cut off in like
good.
2-3 weeks. Honestly, since I stopped playing zombies, because that's when it was just randomly just
Well, they
No,
did.
zombie still is a
Zombie-
game crasher.
like
They still,
We haven't had that problem though. We've been able to exfil and stuff.
Yeah. You know what? We
what's
have
up.
exfilled like 10 times.
because they did 2 patches for Call of
Yeah.
Duty, so it should have been fixed by now.
because that was annoying. Level
My
38.
the chopper gunner didn't crash the game.
Well, yeah. We use chopper gun didn't crash. Yeah. Okay. So that's my complaint. So I'm sorry. Because I'm kind of frustrated that I'm keep having these issues with these controllers. But besides that, y'all, how y'all experience this?
And I just downloaded
I
like
have
3-4
no problem.
games, and I still haven't reached the max on
Well, what did you download so I can download it?
this is the stuff from the library. So Sims 4,
Okay.
Need for Speed,
She's shopping. Okay.
and something Ancestry. It's a Viking game that it plays like
Sims 4 is all I care about. Okay.
Hey, if y'all listen real
the
closely,
Japanese game you like.
if you listen real
Romance.
closely, Torrance is crying in the background.
Sims 4 is all
He
I
said
care
I wish I
about.
can download.
Bro, the only thing I was really excited about was Godfall, and now the fact that fell through, I'm okay waiting. Down with you. If I'm being like for real, like I was real stressed out about being behind on Godfall, but like now that everyone's like, it's okay. Like it wasn't like it was like fun to play, but like like no one's even talking about it anymore. So I'm like, I feel great.
I haven't touched it.
I am at the
I feel like
I'm at the last part to beat macros, and I haven't beat it yet. I haven't beat him. I haven't fought him yet.
You just don't want to finish it.
No, but you know what? One thing I will give Godfall is that if you like, because I follow YouTubers that still follow Godfall, and the developers, they still have big plans for Godfall, and they're still releasing updates and releasing additional content. So
you said it was on a 6 months, like an 8 month plan or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And
So
it's only been a month and a half.
I see it getting some
Big updates in the future.
It just depends if the community is gonna still be around.
Yeah, Call of Duty is holding me down, and Pokemon right now, and then I'm gonna get back into Ghost soon.
Right,
I love
Pokemon. Bro, Tim up, bro. What you gonna do?
Tim up.
Pokemon. Look at
up,
this.
bro.
Look at this dude. He's stuck. Tim.
Bro,
You got a
man.
Game Boy?
Right. Look at that. Nintendo Switch. Oh, you
Game
better
Boy.
Tim up, bro.
I got the light on the Game Boy and everything. That was popping. They got the light on Game Boy Color.
Definitely had one. With
Sounds
my
to me like he got
I
a
had the
Game
clear
Shark in
purple
his
one.
pocket.
Side
Game Boy
note,
Color.
Yeah, the
side
clear
note on
purple
Tim.
one.
Don't you
Yep.
like the animation when you're trying to catch a Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The digitized,
Yeah, you digitize
the
them with-
digitizing
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Torrance don't know what he's talking about. So, bro, if you, when you
Oh, I watched Digimon. I remember how it would look like. So, like,
using
fake ass
another
Digimon y'all playing.
using another reference because you ain't got
Yeah,
Tim.
Yeah.
I'll leave you alone, bro.
But nah.
It's cool, bro.
And on my perspective, I haven't had any issues other than I'm the only one at the table dealing with Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh, that game!
Yeah,
There's so much drama.
Oh, they got open lawsuit now.
man. When Brendan told me that, like, he says when I asked Brendan about it, he says I'm enjoying it, and I'm like, he like just the crashes. And I asked him like, oh, like how often does it crash? He's like, just every like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness.
No, I was watching this YouTube thing.
Honestly, the crashes
And-
would stop me from playing it. Like after the third crash in like 15 minutes, I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Like,
So you know how gravity works, right? You fall off something.
no, bro. Explain it to me.
Oh, what?
Like,
Explain it to me.
you know,
That's
you
what's been
jump.
holding me down.
Explain it to me.
Just listen.
I literally thought it
my
was,
shoes were heavy, son.
bro. I thought it was tiny hands, just like always pulling me down.
I thought it was the fairies. No?
The fairies,
The fairies.
right?
I could have
Right,
said it was
the fairies.
Man, I thought it was Tinkerbell's powder, bro. I thought.
Hey.
Man, bro.
Anyway, so
Are we wrong? Sir?
normally you anyway, in a game, normally when you jump off something high, you die when you hit the ground, right?
Like in real life.
No, okay,
Man, I haven't
so
played any games, bro.
No.
there's a glitch.
I could jump off in Hulk and I'll be
You know what? Prototype.
prototype. I was perfectly fine.
So, there's a glitch in Cyberpunk where if you slide at the edge of a building at any height, you'll stay in that slide motion until you hit the ground and just slide on the ground and there'll be no damage.
Or you also can have a cybernetic mod on your legs where you just don't take fall damage anymore.
I was just talking about the glitch in the game.
Are you sure it was a glitch, or was somebody making it look like it was a glitch?
No, it's a glitch.
You 100% positive about that, Suchi?
Look,
It's kind of it makes me, if there's an option to not take fall damage.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's not on purpose. If you jump off the building regularly,
Well, you know what, Suchi? I'm just gonna believe you because the game is shut down every 15 minutes and there's in a class action lawsuit against it. So I believe you.
action lawsuit. That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
also,
the investors have a class action lawsuit.
yeah,
towards the
they're
game.
upset.
Listen, you
giant
took my
refund.
money. You hyped me up.
Won't be getting the next piece of
Here we go.
Well, you know what you can play it on, and you know I don't know how.
PC.
Yeah,
It plays fine on PC.
That's what
PC
I'm
have no
saying.
issues.
Well,
I'm saying, but
except the corrupt save data.
Oh yeah. So you gotta you need to back up your save data.
except the corrupt
You
save
need
data.
to save it on your. You need to save it, but also you need to save it on
But
external.
I think they fixed it though. I think they just recently fixed it, like yesterday.
Oh, I won't be getting the next Witcher anytime soon. That's what I was gonna say.
Did they release it?
No, but
announce it?
because of this lawsuit, they're probably gonna push it back more. They announced that they were gonna make another one.
So
I guarantee you,
Probably.
if they come
It's
another
made by
release,
CD Projekt
you're gonna be
Red.
creaming your jeans like,
yeah, but
Like-
also
What game?
The Witcher,
The Witcher.
is made by the same company from
come out
Cyberpunk.
another Witcher.
But here's the thing: at the end of the day, the developer, I wouldn't even say that it's the developer's fault. It's definitely the board's fault.
Yep.
Like the
They
investors,
pushed
the investors should have the right to sue them. It's the board, because the board is the one that decided to say, "Hey, release this game, broken or not."
You know what this is?
A
I was gonna say it.
A segment of Humans Are Trash
Yes, and
Madness.
Anthem.
Anthem.
and Anthem.
These exact same thing happened.
I felt
Push
so
the game
bad.
out.
Oh,
Sir, we're
and-
not ready. Push the game out.
and No
we
Man's
got
Sky.
it. Yep, No Man's Sky.
And No
Yep.
Man's Sky.
So I'm wondering though, like talking gaming, is this like, I don't know if it is, but to me, if I was an investor, I'm like, hey guys, maybe we should stop pushing our developers, because there's 3 games over the past 5 years,
And
right?
we're supposed to be big games.
Big
Like,
name games.
That
that
would have been big
are-
if we just would have waited.
Anthem was supposed to be huge.
It would have been, because it
Yep.
had all the potential.
They had to cut back on so much to release the game.
Anthem
on
had
time.
a cult following, bro.
I'm gonna throw a sidebar for Anthem though, because EA is trash.
They are horrible.
Yeah, they are.
So-
I hate that they
so-
still. I hate them.
So
That's why they get sued.
So for that to happen to Anthem is not
You're right.
That's not something I'm really shocked at, because EA is trash.
You're right,
Right.
bro.
But if for it to happen to
Well, yeah.
No Man's Sky and for Cyberpunk of all games, for the one company that has been pro-consumer, like the gaming company that everybody saw nothing but praise high things of, for them to have a fuck up like this,
Yeah. I one is YouTuber.
Because they pushed this game back for like 8 or 10
the
years.
game's been in development for 8 years.
This this
That's
YouTuber I
banana.
follow, actually like he got some research in it. He talked about. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. It was not related to the topic, so I'm gonna wait.
I said okay. This YouTuber.
Wait, mine is hold on. I'm sorry, Jeremy, but it just think about if they did this with movies, and they released
They just
Avatar
showed up
2,
bootleg.
and then, like in the middle of the movie, his face is just balls like on a human's face.
You still see green screen.
This green screen, not even blue, just a cut. They don't even address
They got
it.
the outfit, the green outfit on.
That's how the real good bootlegs used to be.
No, imagine looking. Oh no, the director's cut of X-Men Origins.
Oh my God, the claws. The floating claws.
Imagine seeing Avengers Endgame and you just see the nigga in mocap.
just moving around. Like, is this the finished game? Hey, we didn't say it was gonna be good.
Or
We just-
Thanos like the hamburger.
bro.
Terrible.
Bro, like, cause that's what I'm saying, man. They spent, it's like this YouTuber I follow brought this up. The amount of money that they put into their marketing campaign. The audacity and confidence that they put into this marketing campaign, into the game to play like this, is crazy to me. They spent more money than any company I know in the past.
Had Keanu face all over.
They spent
5 years.
They spent Apple money.
Yeah, like they spent dollars.
Had Keanu face all over it.
I mean,
how much that cost? How
right?
much it costs to have Keanu?
But not just his character, but he's
the
in the
face.
he's in the game.
They mocapped him. His face. I mean,
he's
got
an actual character
voice
in the
No, I'm
actor.
saying though, how much money went into that? Just that part.
well, Keanu's cheap.
Probably.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, Keanu's cheap.
He seems nice.
He does.
No, Keanu has come out.
I love when he
It has
don't
come out on
talk.
multiple occasions. I think even for the Matrix, that he has cut his salary. Like he cut his salary and donated it to
Oh, that's
other people.
beautiful.
No, he's literally the nicest man on the planet. Like
He still can't act.
never mind the ignorance. If because what I'm about to say is about to be very controversial. If Jesus was walking this earth right now, it would probably be Keanu Reeves.
I believe it because he doesn't exist.
I believe it.
That's what I'm saying. Ignore the
Meaning of
ignorance.
these shirts, people.
Like I said, ignore the ignorance. But
People gonna hate me.
Yeah, it's okay, babe. I love you.
that's just a point I would make. That's just one point I make to that.
Thank you. It's a made up name.
I understand.
Hey, I
Let's
know
not-
you wanted this to switch topics over, but I wanted to say, because Brendan brought up spending Apple money. Boy,
How he do?
No, how y'all? We gonna talk about how?
He said,
I like how you put
Brittany
that in
said,
there.
I get it. I get it. I really get it.
I like.
I couldn't pass it up.
Damn.
I couldn't pass it up.
He said, man, I understand how that is.
No, how?
Oh,
He's
pretty
about to leave.
serious.
Sorry, ladies. He's not available for you. Okay.
How?
Wait,
He could be.
I thought he was.
Why you shut him down?
I thought he was.
Because I made the money comment. So I'm saying, like, I don't
No, but yeah, money
I don't
buys
think-
love.
Yeah, money's fine.
No.
Yeah.
I don't,
Brenda
he needs
love a
real
chick-
love,
a
not
chick
money
goes-
love.
Money first, happiness later. It's a gamble.
What?
Yeah, but then he smashed a bunch of dick bitches, and he could be friends with friends, and then
There you
know.
go again with me smashing bigger people. Like,
No, he said
no,
thick.
I said thick, like
Not
Nicki
in the
Minaj
waist.
type.
He said,
Yeah,
not in the waist.
No,
Girl, you
no,
thinking
those
of
are
waist.
thack, bro. That's what A. Those are thack. Some girls are thack. You got money, you
Thack.
smashing thick. Yeah, thack. Yeah,
But you know,
sounds
what
like
were
a
you saying?
can
That's
drop a
offensive.
set-
What were you
Larger
saying,
people.
Dante? Apple money?
Apple and making these cars.
Or those headphones?
No. Apple is going to be making cars.
Why
Yeah,
would
well, they've
somebody
been-
buy that?
they've
They
been
can
in-
barely
they've been
make a
making-
working charger. Why would I buy a car? What?
Hey, that's golden right there.
They're going
that's
to be
great.
making electronic cars.
yeah, they've been
What?
working on.
That's even worse.
They've been working on a self-driving car for years.
As much as I
No.
hate Apple, this is good for my stocks.
Somebody was like, you're gonna have to buy your Apple car with a battery comes separate. It only run on
yeah.
iGas at $10 a
Oh
gallon.
yeah. On my post, you got to buy your
terrible.
key fobs and mirrors separately.
Yes.
it's only gonna
It's a
run on
dodgy car.
and it's only gonna run on an iPhone.
Yep. I mean, or you got to charge it at an Apple gas station.
You can only park it in a,
So finally, good luck finding
iGarage.
those.
They're located at every Apple store. All 300 of them.
Hey, Siri's gonna be on your business. You're gonna come in like, this is not your girlfriend. It's like bring someone else in the car.
Come on, Siri.
Man.
Hey,
Like real talk.
Terrible.
This isn't your wife.
Real talk. As much as I hate Apple, I invest in stupidity. So I know Apple stocks rises because the people are stupid. I'm gonna call them stupid. That's offensive. They're not smart. So, I'm happy because my stocks have
People like
risen.
trends. Apple is trendy, and people like to hop on trends.
Apple is making me some money, so thank you, Apple.
Yeah, people know that the people who make these iPhone products are jumping off of the Foxconn building. So
Oh, did you hear about the factory in India that they pretty much burned to the ground?
The
no,
workers? Did the workers do it?
Yep.
the last one I heard of, they put nets around the
Yes.
building. That was the last
No,
one. I
that's
heard
in
of.
China. No, that's in China. So Apple moved. They have a facility in India because they've been trying.
Is that the protest I'm hearing about? Mm-hmm. The farmers? Why is it called farmers?
I don't know.
Okay, continue. It may be something else, but something's happening in India. I saw somebody like trying to build awareness about.
Yeah. So they've been trying to move some of their stuff out of China, and so they have a factory in India. So apparently, and then this is knocking conversion everything. I don't know the cost of living in India, and I don't know how the money works in India or anything like that. I know the cost of living is different in the U.S., but essentially, a couple of the workers was reported that they were making a whopping $8 a month working in that factory making Apple products.
$8 a month.
We have to know what the conversion.
No, bro. I don't care.
No, I don't care what the conversion is.
bro.
That can't be.
Their rupees converted to dollars was like $8 a month.
Bro,
You know what the conversion is like for what is it, yen or zen in Japan to American dollars?
Well,
Yen.
yen
is close.
Well, yen. No, it's
Yen.
a huge difference.
Well, in yen, you just add 2 zeros, so whatever we have. So $800 in yen is $8 in America.
$1 is 73 rubies.
So it's $8.
and now what is 73 rupees like?
A
What
dollar.
can that get you in India?
Not a
It's
lot.
just $1.
Yeah, it's just
Dante,
$1,
it's
bro.
just
I understand it's just $1, but the cost of living could be an entirely different scale.
It
Like
is, but
70
it's still
70
not.
something
It's
rupees could be
it is, but it's still not livable.
Yeah. The cost of living doesn't get me because what's 73 times? Let me see.
73.66 times 8.
Yeah, because like I watch a lot of cooking shows, and I was following this guy, and he's at a spice bar in India, and he bought a curry dish, which he said was a US $5. So that just saying the street food is $3 to $5, the rest of the cost of living is going to be.
Yeah,
even in this worst area, at tops the hood, $8 a month is going to get you fucking rent.
Yeah,
and
so
food.
this is 589 rubies is the equivalent to $8.
So think about that. Like you have a $1 trillion company that literally has slave labor, and that's not, at least in the eyes of China in their China factory, they get away with it in China because it's China.
Yeah,
like China has their slaves in order. Like you get out of pocket, you get the lashings. That's just how it is. In India, it's not the same.
Yeah, because aren't they a democracy?
Kinda,
yeah. They're not a full democracy, but it's not as.
It's real corrupt. So you get to pick. So there's 2 leaders, and you get to pick one, but you don't really get to pick them though. You get to suggest it to your people. So so you know how we have the electoral college.
Mm-hmm.
They have something similar to that, but it's smaller, and then they are chosen in their spots, and those people pick who the leaders are. So you really don't have a say who the main person is, the main president is. You only get to say what your representative is. Does that make sense? And what the problem is, the main person has been paying off the people in the electoral college to pick him. So you can't vote out your electoral college person because once you vote them in, they're in until they step down. And they just keep putting this guy back in office.
He said, "Now I'm in. Too late."
Yeah, yeah.
Buy me,
right?
I'm for sale.
Yeah.
Sounds like Congress to me.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
Congress. But yeah, so that's the big thing going on with Apple right now on the side is the fact of their slave labor. And then it was brought up because they had remember that Foxconn facility they were supposed to build in Wisconsin?
Oh, I did not.
That was a big thing, and it was a big thing Trump made a big deal out of. And to improve manufacturing in the U.S., they were going to build a Foxconn factory in America. So Wisconsin was where they're going to do. So of course they spent millions of dollars.
They wouldn't have been able to do it.
Oh, it's built.
I'm saying as far as run it, the U.S. wouldn't. You couldn't underpay U.S. citizens in Wisconsin.
But that's the.
Oh, Suchi. Anything can happen. You heard about that church in Minnesota that's segregated?
That's different.
But anyway,
no, it's not different. Segregation and underpayment is the same shit.
Why does humans surprise you?
Because I'm saying that's different because churches are not taxable, and you can honestly just people technically don't get paid.
Meanwhile, Joe Olstein got $4.4 million in
churches.
stimulus money.
Yes. Yes.
Meanwhile,
That's what I'm saying. It's technically it's all donations and it's not taxable. So the people you're paying.
but
you're
once
donating
again,
to them.
a church got $4.4 million in PPE money.
Rhode
But it's
Island.
still-
Rhode Island was called a plantation up until this year.
Yeah, it's in their name.
It's literally segregation. It's white only church in the middle of a city
Up north.
up north of all places.
Okay, I see where you're going with that.
Anyway.
I don't have nothing for that.
Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. So
Hat.
they built this factory, and the intention, they of course they moved a lot of people out from their homes. They had to relocate everybody and all this other stuff. And the promise was supposed to bring 50,000 jobs to to Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. When it opened, they only got approximately 200 jobs for that factory.
Is it still open?
It's still there. But it didn't do anything. It's imagine all the tax breaks they got and all that other stuff so that they could build the factory and all the leverage they had just to not, one, hire that many people and two, just be there. And imagine the amount of people who had to lose their homes because they had to relocate
them.
At least Amazon.
They said, man, we're going to give you so many jobs. And the next thing you know, they says, too late.
At least Amazon is hiring unnecessarily for the people.
Amazon's hiring like crazy. Like in all forms of positions.
And I find it funny when I see posts like people are complaining that they have to work 40 hours a week and says it's too many hours and they're falling asleep on the job and whatnot.
And Suchi, like, as a postal worker, I laugh at you. Pathetic. Pathetic.
Amazon is all types of fucked up.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, well,
You could either get a raise or keep your stocks.
Yeah.
Oh, they got the raise. They didn't get to keep stocks.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a choice. They just said, okay, we're going to pay you more, but we're going to take your stocks away.
No stock options, guys.
No, Amazon.
Which makes sense.
No, it doesn't. You know it doesn't.
I know it does. From a business standpoint, it makes sense.
Oh, you're talking about them taking away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Oh, of
makes
course,
sense.
for business
Yeah.
for business purpose, hell yeah, it makes sense for them.
What is Amazon stocks trading at?
A lot.
It's probably, you told me
3,000?
last time it was like 600 and something.
No, I think it's 3,000 something.
Because the employees got a decent amount of stocks yearly.
I thought you said it was like 680
No, it's 3,000. 3,171.
a stock.
One stock. It's 3,171. Imagine we were smart about 5 years ago. 5 years ago, it was $500.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the insider trading stuff with stocks is kind of rough.
Insider trading doesn't exist. That's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Meanwhile, both the senators in Georgia that are trying to stay in office, got busted for insider trading because they're in the government.
That is false.
Yeah,
it's all
false.
conspiracy.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Knowing somebody from an industry that tells you when something's going public or private is crazy.
We all know it's illegal. Martha Stewart went to jail.
Yeah, you don't dump all your money in something when someone says it's going to rise and then sell it off when it rises. That's what inside trading is.
Yep.
Insider trading is pretty much off basis. Pretty much insider trading is that, let's say you have a business and you says, hey, I'm about to buy another company and my stocks are going to shoot up. So before you buy that company, I dump all my money into you, all the stocks. I'm going to buy as much as I can. Then you dump.
They tell people ahead of time.
Yep, before they're making big purchases.
And Martha just didn't snitch.
Oh, could they be? You know how they catch?
It was an email, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. They catch inside trading. They catch inside trading gets caught. Well, inside trading gets caught so much because of the communication trail gets caught.
Yeah, just like Joe Biden's brother, how he got caught with the laptop.
That's different. That's very different.
Right.
It's a trail.
It's a trail, but that's a little different.
It's all in the emails.
I don't know how people eat.
I don't know why people email.
Let me email is the worst possible way to do anything secret. Because even if you delete it, it's not gone.
No.
If it's based on a server company, whatever,
it can be found.
It all can be found, and also it can be tracked.
Dude, track. Have them track your flights. Like, have them do that. That's a lot harder than to track somebody's emails.
Man, look, I'm against inside trading. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's illegal. It's wrong.
It's illegal.
It's immoral.
I hope you're against it because it is illegal.
Yep.
Fucking terrible.
Look, remember that thing I posted on, in our Facebook group? I need to get in stocks.
I need to check on my
got
dough.
some knowledge.
Just try to put my brothers on, man.
Knowledge from over in
Just trying to put my
Japan.
brothers on, man.
Oh, goodness.
Just trying to put my brothers on.
Okay, babies are getting restless. This has gone on long enough.
Yeah, we've been just chatting. Is Torrance still here? He crying inside.
Torrance, you still here?
Still here, little bitch.
You've been real quiet, so you didn't know.
He got
I
the.
don't know anything about insider trading, bro. I'm not like you, man. I don't got Tony Braxton money, man. I don't got some problems, Brendan.
See how angry he is?
Why are you coming at me for that? And Jeremy is the main person out here going like, hey, bro, y'all need to get in these stocks. It's not me.
He light skin. He trading do-rags and skin cream. He ain't trading real stocks out here.
You see my portfolio, you'll say differently.
Portfolio is just pictures of Genuine in different poses.
They selling.
As long as it being traded, that's all
I don't care what it is. It's being sold.
I have Genuine Pony First Edition. Ooh, brown sugar from D'Angelo. I'll trade you.
Torrance, if you tell me if I told you I'm making $5,000 per picture, what would you say?
I was like, damn, man.
Yeah.
I need some light skin nigga.
Hey, give me some of them gym wine photos, bro. What you holding out on?
Take that button up, Suchi.
Button up, Suchi.
What happened?
Man, we could sell Suchi, man, but he playing.
We need to.
Look, I told y'all.
Hold on a second.
We waiting on Biden. If Biden don't absorb these loans for school, OnlyFans, here I come.
You know what? I don't want to be on the record saying that we're gonna be Suchi's pimps, but
I'm okay with that.
you okay with that?
I'm okay being on the record of being Suchi's pimp.
And you know what? Human
Oh,
trafficking.
100%.
Human trafficking is the #1 business in the country. So
Business in the world.
Hashtag
Yeah.
fact.
Sex work needs to be legalized. The world would be a better place if sex was just legal to sell.
Vegas.
I say Vegas.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a rich sex though.
And
You want broke
Vegas.
Fifth
and
Avenue
OnlyFans.
and Gary. Fifth Avenue and Broadway Avenue.
Vegas and OnlyFans is legal.
sex. Yeah.
But you can't sell it. Well, you can't sell it on OnlyFans. That part they don't allow
Well, technically, you're selling the person
to a degree.
because it's like, hey, give me money
They
for
don't-
me to do stuff.
They don't sell. You can't sell
It's just
the
like buying
act
porn.
of sex, but you can sell the act of viewing.
Look, this is just loophole slavery.
Yeah.
All right, now we're snowballing. All right, let's end the episode.
Fifth Ave, Broadway, and State Line.
What?
What?
Huh?
You know what?
Okay, it was time. Sue just said fast Broadway to send line.
Yeah, at the sign,
you can't understand that.
at the sign of Suchi giving random information, it's time for him to go to sleep.
They be blueberry size.
It be your cereal, girl.
And we ended on. Dang, what was that song? We
Oh,
was
your
singing
power
earlier?
your power is killing it right now. It's an overdrive.
What was that song we was
It's
singing
evolving.
earlier?
End of the road.
Get home.
OSHA violation.
I muted his mic.
All right. See, no time to explain. Is anybody gonna sign out on this?
You know what? That's it.
That's good. We're fine.
We're terrible.
Brittany's gonna edit this anyway. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, Torrance, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your get out Christmas.
Thank you, sir.
He says help.
Yeah, he's screaming help from the background.
The tea's pretty good out here.
Yeah, Mrs. Ivy Friction is entertaining a child on the other side of the camera, so we really can't hear her, but she's throwing up the deuces. And then up there's a great, now I got to play with that on the camera. Mr. Ivy Friction, Suchi, King Zeph, this is No Time to Explain. Happy holidays. Deuces.
I mean, we be